And there is a youth revolt going on in Indonesia right now. And obviously, a lot of people around the world aren't familiar with what's going on, but it's a big deal.
This kind of like reminds me of Thailand, where in around 2015, 2019, this kid named Parit, or his nickname was Penguin, he kind of like spoke against the military, the government, and he's now sentenced 2 years in prison. But I think as of right now, he kind of like mysteriously disappeared.
Like we said, I think that there's just always been corruption in Southeast Asia, all around, but particularly in Southeast Asia, and people reach different types of breaking points, but then they also like blame different people. Like Indonesia in 98, they had an economic collapse, and then they blamed the Chinese, the Chinese Indonesians, and they, to be honest, like a lot of them got killed too. But now in 2025, they're more blaming the corrupt politicians upward in the political ladder.
You're saying that in 1998 it was more race-based, but now it's more like economic corruption, power-based, right? Because in Thailand, I feel like it has always been like that. In Thailand, never really people like, they were never like, oh, blame the Thai Chinese for the corrupt system. It's more of like blame the corrupt politicians instead of putting race into it.
For sure. And I think that there's a couple aspects that's played into it. I think the Chinese and Indonesians assimilated a lot since 1998 too, but they're also victim to the corrupt politicians too.
Right.
And also I think that a lot of Indonesians are mad because Indonesia keeps rising on a lot of macro GDP charts, but the average material experience of the average citizen has not gotten any better, or maybe is even getting worse.
A country can grow economically, GDP wise, but that growth may not be spread out distributely or like evenly or even like fairly.
And I think that it's always unfair the way they distribute it, but when it's like super duper unfair, the way the youth in Indonesia feel it is right now, then that's when it's going to get to a breaking point.
My last point, I'm gonna bring in Singapore real quick. I think Lee Kuan Yew said that if you have the 4 Cs, right, even if there's super corrupt individuals, if everyone is willing to work and it can make a living, have condos, have cars, have everything, the economy, the society is going to be stable.